It's two preseason all Big 12 performers. Your two starting cornerbacks on the shelf. A little outside zone. Tawi walk against Nebraska. His team playing much better, as well as his quarterback. On the screen ahead towards the 27. Redshirt junior out of Denton, Texas. A little RPO open in the seam off the slant. Jeff Caldwell. And Pryor a touch and a crease. Pryor with the house call to start. And the Bearcats. Rusnak on for the point after.
And the reason this play works is that they've won on the run early. They won on the RPO game, and all of a sudden, Evan Pryor has the defense guessing.
This year, that's a packed house at Sam. If you didn't know any better, it feels a lot like what it did. Minds, and both committed to their programs and similar programs in terms of scheme and to be able. Checks in the backup quarterback to Rocco Beck. They'll run him with quarterback power and over the right side. Gain of nearly 4 yards. College football playoff and to win the Big 12. On the toss sweep, and Hansen tries to get to the edge. Four-man pressure, time for Bex. Breaking open, and the one-handed grab, it pops.
You must love Iowa football.
Wow. First down and 10 at the 6.
Problem with that, that's 13 drops, I believe, that Michigan has had so far this season. Fifth drop from Morgan, so certainly because they didn't want to get used to anything other than John Elway's fastball. Okay. And Underwood just throws it harder than anybody else.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Justice Haynes capped Michigan's first drive with his 7th touchdown of the season. And at the break, the maize and blue only up. It really would be on their defense to shoulder much of the burden. And the nation's top-ranked rush defense has quieted this maize-out crowd so far as we take it.
But you go from Hunter Simmons to a real household name, 5-star, #1 player in the country,
Bryce Underwood. And watching him, like, we 1 for 5 on third down. The number of drops. Help your young quarterback out. When he has made good throws, they've dropped them. So they got to find a way to generate some offense outside of Justice Haynes.
Coach, they got to get. Next week they host #1 Ohio State live on Fox. Today, though, they traveled north to face a really improved Purdue side. Pick this one up.
Trap game, Rob? Trap game?
Me at the top. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today.
Competing that way, and Michigan, on the other hand, they've shown that they have talent, but they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, listen, I thought Wisconsin's plan early offensively was very good, and throwing the football.
All right, so Andrew Marsh back deep for the Wolverines. Vagos will send it away. Almost taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Little guy fights, and he'll gain a yard.
Yeah, the wide receiver position was a question for Michigan coming into this season. They got him. He was a top 100 overall recruit. Samaj Morgan was back, and they need Marsh to really yards. Well, I love his patience on this. So the first read is this flat route to Haynes, and he's like, all right, I don't like that. There's defense there. This is one of those situations as Bredesen is going to come. He's thinking that this is going to be a kick out, but then the ball back.
Wisconsin was ready for Haynes as Mason Rieger comes up and makes the hit.
Rieger does a great job. Watch him get inside. I tell you, this ball was bobbling all over the place. Here's that dip, the sidearm. Watch, Morgan's first going to bobble it right here. And he's able to corral it.
Shelter dogs like these will also be the first thing you forget all about. Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help underdogs.
On Fox NFL Sunday, A-Rod, Derek Jeter, and Big Papi swing by. Chargers do.
It's a 1-yard gain.
Well, after that first series for Wisconsin, it's been a really tough go at it. Now, what they use.
Morgan to the sideline, and it's fair caught.
All week long. 7 days of big deals start Sunday.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp.
All veterans and their families can join. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Seltzer Plus, cold, or flu fizzy chews. Chew Fizz. Feel better fast. No water.
Insurance doesn't cover with
Aflac.
Y'all can ask about it at work.
Hilton for the stay.
Aflac Duck. Gamish, when health insurance falls short, who pays you cash to help with your medical bills?
Aflac.
The commission.
Stay where school spirit thrives.
Oh.
Ready for game day?
Absolutely.
Little help?
Oh, sorry.
Graduate by Hilton.
In today at QB. Hands it off to Jones. He's stopped by Rolder. No gain.
The intended starter this year is that man over on the sideline, number 9, Billy.
Play clock down to 4.
Contact right there as they're both going for the ball, and Zeke Berry, he's done a heck of a job today.
Bertram's punting from his own 1. Morgan.
A gray muzzle. A lost eye. A missing leg. Please consider adopting and join us in celebrating all dogs on our 7th annual National Make a Dog's Day.
October 5th at 9:30 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
We do not belong. Let's go! Throw him!
I can't breathe.
Back there!
And he motions out to the bottom of the screen on essentially a wildcat play. Sama over the right edge.
As he returns.
Mansky will run it on 2nd down, absorbs big contact again. Empty backfield. Here's Rocco Becht. More pressure. Stays alive. On his feet, but not for long. Lassoed behind the line of scrimmage by Jalen Hunt. Smith, the walk-on, has been the guy. Right hash from 35, and Smith missed it. ESPN app. Peyton Eli again on ESPN2. Bearcats get it back on 1st down. Dominic Overby, his 5th reception. They both have been imposing their will on this Iowa State D. Walker. And drop.
Pressure, but somebody has to be able to win either from the inside at nose, Dom Orange, or from the outside.
Dom Orange, a.k.a. Big Citrus, has not been a factor yet. 2nd. From the 49. They need 3. They'll get more. Allen, 1st down. Tumbling out of bounds near the 40. Corners within the span of 2 weeks, both thought to be 2 of the best in the Big 12 this season. Walker pushes ahead again for
you could see the weight of this running attack.
Nearly 200 yards rushing already and counting for Cincinnati. Ball pop 17-point lead for Cincinnati against 14th ranked Iowa State on 2nd and 9. Sorsby gets absolutely demolished by empty backfield for Becht. He'll take off straight ahead. A-gap diving ahead, and he's there for the touchdown. Go Becht. Parallel to the ground, hand on the turf, and then reaching ahead towards the goal line. They're going to take a look at it. Of course, every play is Abu Sama, the running back. And a timeout call before the snap.
Pass to the right. Let's see if they kept it.
They will snap it, and they'll send it backwards. There's the pass. And in the back corner of the end zone, corralled for the 2.
Pass, but a better catch by Benjamin Bramer.
Is ready to roll. Undefeated Iowa State on the road. Well, they fake the run. The pass is dropped. But after motioning in, he'll get a touch. Well, a nifty move to get to the edge across the 35, and that's a first. Dylan Lee on the field for Iowa State. And back across the middle, Gabe Burkle to mid. Beck will keep it and get crunched. Needed a yard, he'll pick up 2. That'll what could be the play of this game if Iowa State gets back in it. Time. Sails one deep, and the pass will be deflected by Jake Golday. 2nd and 10. Busama to the 40th man front for the Bearcats. Beck heaves it. Pass corralled. That's a first down. Xavier Townsend inside the 30. Townsend in motion. Busama this season. And sitting down is Gabe Burkle. Now the pass is incomplete. Now 3rd and 9. And here's Beck. Long throw. That negates the 8-yard run. Power set. Beck wants to run it. To the original. Here's Beck. Dumps it off across the middle. And a big hit at the... Here's Beck. Front pylon. Brett Eskelson into the end zone. And his 2nd touchdown.
For the Eagles, he says, man, you could have perfect coverage, but even if you have a perfect...
Matt Campbell's thinking about already 1 2-point conversion today. And Smith with the... Evan Pryor in at running back. Quickly corralled. Pins on the look. 6-man box. We'll run the option. Late pitch. Right decision. The ball's dropped. Sam Acho, Taylor Davis, Roy Philpott. Cyclones get it back. And Chase Sowell. And on the jet sweep. Sama. It's been a while. Rocco Beck, sidearm delivery and incomplete. Back down. Beck buys a little bit of time, flings it incomplete at the 20-yard line. Fourth quarter that has been filled with mistakes. The Cincinnati Bearcats. And
they gave up too many 4-yard, 5-yard, 7-yard runs.
Sama. High step. Cyclones need 7. Beck delivers. Passes hauled into the 20. The Cyclones. Also without Carson Hansen for this second half, the running back. Busama into the red zone. Barrels his. Sama. Bottled up, sent down. Gain maybe. Cyclones 4-12 on 3rd down. They'll give it to Sama. Boy, and he kept his balance down. Right through the A-gap and needed to get to the... Hadn't played in a couple of weeks. He's had multiple opportunities to leave this program. A massive nose
and get first downs that way.
Here comes Walker to the edge. Cut it back against the grain. Trying to melt this clock down. Sorsby wants it now. Has a man and is hauled in. Caleb Goody racing to the end zone. 82 yards.
The fast guy. So you see that speed on full display without the penalty.
And on the fly, that Jeff Brom offense. The comeback last week at Pittsburgh. Iowa State gets the football back.
In 2-minute mode, meaning hurry up offense. No huddling. Get to the line of scrimmage after you get first downs.
Beck, dangerous pass. Pressure off the edge. Rocco Beck. Oh, he was open. And he had real estate. Beck, heave one deep. Got a man, and it's home. Now on 2nd and goal. Rocco Beck back of the end zone looking for his wide receiver. Bearcats show pressure. Beck senses it. They'll set up the screen. Eskelson inside the 5. Here's Rocco Beck. Wants to throw it. Got his man. It's Chase Sowell. And the touchdown for Iowa State. For 2 here, Sam.
I love that route by Sowell. I love the fact that they're going back to a matchup and they...
Remaining. Empty backfield for Beck. He'll flow one up for his tight end. Bramer. And he caught it. A 17-point explosion in our first 15 minutes. Oh, Sorsby, nearly disaster. Almost dropped the snap. Short completion, Burkle will pitch it back to Sowell. They'll send it around the horn as best as they can. And then out of bounds.
They've been waiting for this one for a long, long time, Roy.